In this video, we are going to show how to bring in an STL model and prepare it to print. So the first thing I want to do is open up Dremel Digilab. Once that's open, I want to make sure that my printer is set to the right printer that I will be using. So I look up here on the right hand side, I have the Dremel 40 and the Dremel 45. I'm going to select the Dremel 40 for this video. If you're doing the 45, there's really no other changes in the preparation. Next thing I want to do is go over to the left side where it says open file, go find my STL file. Okay, now just a quick tip to zoom in and zoom out. You're going to use your scroll wheel, hold your scroll wheel to pan, and then hold your right mouse to move. So I'm just going to move to this position here. This red indicates that this needs support. So I'm going to change the orientation of my model on the build plate so it's a little bit smarter. So go ahead and click your model. Then you're going to scroll down to the fourth tab here. It says rotate. Once you click that, you're going to have these orbital rings. I'm going to take this red orbital ring, click and drag, and I'm going to move it 90 degrees. Okay. Then I'm going to click off the model and it's in the proper rotation. Now, if I flip it over, I'm still going to need support under there, but that's fine. We're going to be able to print it easier that way. Okay. So next thing I want to do is I want to go over to this side over here where it says material. I want to make sure that I'm using PLA material. That's for both the 3D40 and 3D45. I'm going to go to quality is going to be medium. Okay. I keep getting these pop-ups here because I have some custom settings. We're going to go through those settings here. So now I want to go to where it says recommended and custom. Go to custom. Quality, layer height should be 0.2. Shell, mine says wall line counts, top layers, and bottom layers. Yours might say line thickness. So I want yours to get to the settings of wall line count. So in order to do that, we're going to go up here where it says preferences, configure Cura. Okay. I'm going to go to settings. Okay. So for quality, I just want initial layer height selected. Okay. For shell, I just want wall line count. I think you guys have wall thickness. So wall line count, top layers, and bottom layers. Those are the only three I want selected. Okay. So with those selected, the wall line count is going to be 2. Top layers, I'm going to make, we'll do 4. Well, we can do 3 and 3. That'll give us a nice solid. All right. So I can close shell. For infill density, I want my infill density to be 10%. For pattern, okay, we could leave it as zigzag, right? Close that. Material, you're not going to change anything in these settings. Just going to close that. Leave cooling alone. For support, I'm going to go to generate support. Support placement is going to be everywhere, and then support pattern, I guess we can do zigzag. Build plate adhesion, we want to do a raft. Okay, and then leave these settings default. Scroll down and hit prepare. It's going to slice the model. Slicing is just getting the layers of print ready. Okay, so this says it's going to take 9 hours and 42 minutes and it's going to cost $8. So I'm going to go ahead and open up this view mode over here and go to layers. And I want to see what this looks like in the center. So I changed this view to line type. It was at material color. I changed it to line type. Then I'm just going to kind of scroll up and down. I want to see what this model looks like. So I have to excuse my computer's being very, very laggy right now. Let me zoom out. Okay, so we can see here. Come on, computer. Sorry, this is being super laggy. Of course, I'm recording. All right, so I had to hit pause there to kind of get the video back going. So what I did was I went over here and I changed it from layers to solid. So now I can see the solid color again. And I don't like that this is going to take 9 hours and cost me $10. So I'm going to try to change and get these settings a little bit better. So I'm going to click on my model. I'm going to click on rotate again, and I'm going to rotate this now so that the top is actually going to be the bottom. So I rotated 180 degrees. Okay. I'm going to go and just hit prepare again because I made some changes. Okay, now hopefully this gets rid of all the layers of infill that I had. That's going to take time and money. So now we got it down to 7 hours and 50 minutes. We took $3 off of it. If I go to my layers, hopefully this doesn't freeze up here. Now I don't have this whole thing built with layers inside, right? With infill. Okay. So I'm going to go back to solid. I'm going to put my USB in the computer. Okay, because we're getting ready to transfer this to the printer to print. Okay, so I'm going to go over here, save removable drive. And what that's doing is saving it to the actual USB to be 3D printed. Okay, that's how you prepare the model.